That's why I'm willing to explore it. With it being a well-defined cut-in path, it's obviously being travelled by a few people and bikes, because you can see the tyre marks. Oh, what's he for? So like I say, I should be up there, going up over the top and then sloping back down to go past the tarn. Right, this is going right the way along. So when I find out where this comes out that end as well, I could use it as a shortcut in the future as well. Go back this way and get onto the path and turn right and drop down. In the future, if it pans out, that is, I don't know where it's gone. I might be walking along here for now. I hope Nouse dropped up my pockets when I went over there earlier on. You can see all the bootmarks in the soil, so basically lots of people have walked along here. It'd be nice if it comes out of that sloping path that comes down past the tarn where the steps are, that goes down to where the wetland pond is. It'd be great if it does that. Just means I haven't had to go all the way up there to the top and then right across and then back down. Well, the good thing is it doesn't get dark quick now, so I'm not fighting against the clock for driving back home. And I hate driving in the dark, so I want to get back to the car, turn around, go back the way I came in, and then head back towards Newcastle, and then go around right onto the A1, go along past the metro centre going home. Nearly went over again. Where on earth is this path taking us to? I'm still going, it's bending around the right now. Sound like a couple of gunfire gone off. Oh, like a big car backfiring, like the old Yankee Doodle cars. It's a big, that looks like top of like an old mining sinkhole. Right, come on, please bring me out somewhere near the tarn, so I don't have to double back right along there again. Yes, that sounds like gunfire. Right, so it's going between a tree that's been cut in half. See, I think there's a farmhouse just down there. Right, so the pathway's still going past these two trees that's been cut in half here. So if you go right across the top, eventually you come down sloping towards the tarn, which must be straight ahead over there somewhere. Yeah, and there's definitely a farmhouse just down there. I can see the white painted walls. So I wonder if this is a pathway coming off where you start coming up round past the tarn. It'd be great if it is, because I can use this as a shortcut in the future as well. Come right along that way where I've just come from, and then get on that main path instead of going right the way up to the top and over. Save your legs as well. Right, so I still see the path going ahead, straight ahead. Looks like loads of like these sinkholes. I don't know what these are for, but I desperately need a way now, so I'm going to stop now. Oh, I needed that. Oh, put two fires out. Right. So it's a hell of a long path this way. Whoa, oh you bastard. Oh, I hate doing that one. Kicking bricks and nearly going arse over tit. Right, so it's bringing us out to what looks to be a sloping path coming down, so fingers crossed this is bringing us out to the tarn pathway coming downhill. But is it? I mean, I'm going in the right direction for the main road anyway, but I haven't been this way before, so I don't know exactly where I am yet until I find something that's familiar. There's loads of trip hazards here, tree roots sticking up and boulders. That's somebody's front door in the bottom of the tree there. Some creature. Now, is this the pathway that brings you up through the double gate and past that sign that says MORRALEE Woods? I've got a sneaky suspicion. And if it is, I'll be using this pathway again to go right away along there and join the main pathway. You can turn right to go back to the bridge, or left to go to the campsite, Planky Mill. Alright, here's the mortar post. Ah, is that the gate there? Ah, right. Yep. There's the notice board that says MORRALEE Woods, so I know exactly where I'm at now. So I just got to go through that gate, walk straight down the track, and I'm back at the car. Thank God for that. So now I know this track exists. That's great to go along there as a shortcut and go right along to the main path instead of going all the way up there like I've done earlier on today. Right, so you come through the gate, past the notice board with MORRALEE Woods written on it, turn right and come along this path here and go right along there where I've just come from. And I won't ever have to go all the way up there and then drop down all those S-bends to get right down to the bottom again. So it seems pointless going all the way up to the top to come all the way back down, and that way it just takes you to meet the middle of it, then turn left and just walk straight along the path, which will be a lot less tiring on your legs because you don't have to go all the way up there. So that's a nice piece of exploration. I knew I was coming in the direction, like going across the farmers' fields down to the left, and the main road was in that direction. Right, so that's the way I went up this morning, round past the tarn, and then you go round to the left and up the hill, past it, and then you've got to go up over the top of the cliff, and then you start winding your way down again, round several S-bends. Right, let's put this information board back on film again, just to remind people what it spells like. So that's what it's spelled, like M-O-R-R-A-L-E-E, MORRALEE Woods. We have just cut through. So you've got to go past this sign, turn right, and then go round through the tree line about 3/4 of a mile. That's great finding that out, super duper. So next time I come here with Bay, I'll just keep on his lead until we get to here, then I'll lure him off and then we'll just go along that pathway, because there's no sheep or horses or cattle in that area when you're walking along. A brand new spring that I put on here. back on the nail. That's it. Always close your gates, people, to stop sheep wandering off, so it makes the farmer's job harder to find them when it comes to rounding them up. If they're scattered all over the shop in different fields, that they should be in one field down there. Takes 2 seconds to close a gate, people, so make sure you do it. Don't forget, we are coming out into the countryside. We're coming away from towns and cities, so abide by the countryside rules. Only takes 2 seconds to shut the gate. Obviously this ditch down here full of water, so it's where Baker get a drink. Always look for water whenever I'm out, so I know where to take him for a drink if he's hot and bothered. When we're getting the summer, a bit hot sun, it's always nice to know where there's a water source of some sort. Right, so right back along, let's do the single gate the far side and then jump in the car, turn it around, go back up the hill the way I came in, then back onto the A69 and turn right, going back towards Newcastle, get to the roundabout, go right round it, 3 o'clock, back down on the A1, then drive along past the metro centre, then just keep going right along the A1 to junction 65 and then take the 1231 off, and that's the way I go back to South Shields via White Maypool roundabout on the A194M onto the A194 heading into South Shields. I'm still pissed off at those speed camera vans posing as gas vans. It's all part of the scam to catch motorists speeding, and they've got a civvy sitting in there with his camera taking snapshots of cars. So he's not a copper, it's just a civvy sitting there, a civilian. But like I say, they paint the vans, they're like blue, green and whatever to make them look like a gas van disguised. Then they've got the camera pointing at the little back square window. Bastards. I can see me car now. Entrapment. There's a car parked in front of me, pointing towards the gates here. But that's great, that tractor I've just explored and found out. So my other option was to go over the steel bridge onto the road, walk right along the road to those 2 farms down there on the corner, turn right and follow the road up the hill to come back the car that way. And like I say, by the time you've walked up the hill on the road, you're knackered. So that was the alternative what I've just done. We can see the 2 farms down there, look, where the road comes along the bottom and then bends out the right and comes uphill to here. So I'm just going to do a 3-point turn, drive back up the hill, then turn left at the little farm cottage and start going back towards Langley Castle, drive past the gate of that and then get onto the A69 on the what's the name of this? A686. So this has all changed since the last time I was here, but because these gates were forward more or less on the road, but they brought them in on the field and re-fenced it. Right, so this battery should last right to get into the car and some, because like I say, you get 2 hours out of each one when they're fully charged up, which they all are. Have them all charged up in your charger box, all green lights on, fully charged. I can't the grass off these stones. A little bit light on the foot. Right, so there's your countryside. Looking across, the A69's running left to right in front of us over there. You hear the traffic. It's a busy motorway. Right, so my car's going back in Tuesday the 24th, and I'm going to get the other bushing sorted at the back axle, driver side this side. He's done the passenger side, so I need to get the other one hammered out or burnt out, and then another one pushed in. And then my strut top bearings, I want them done. And now the wheel arch, the plastic trim blew off in the wind when I was driving along the motorway, so I've got a trim to go on there as well, passenger side rear. And me both brake lights of the bulbs have gone, so I need I've got the bulbs ready to go. He just needs to put them in first. And then the last one is just operate the handbrake, foot brake, put it on, release it, put it on, release it, put it on, just to free it up, ready for the MOT, which is due in April, I think. So I want to get everything done ready, so when I put it in, it'll just go straight through. Oh, more T-Vigor. Vauxhall Mocha. Got my daughter drives. She's got a silver one. Right, so I'll just do a 3-point turn here, go back up that bank. Right, open the doors, unlock. I'll turn this time-lapse camera off.